Morning. Can you all hear me? Can? Okay.
Good morning, Miss Sharina.
Morning. Wait a couple more minutes and then we'll start.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, good morning everyone. I'm just going to quickly take attendance and then we will start. So today we will revise on simultaneous equations. Okay, we'll revise, I'll give you some questions, and then if we finish the questions in time and everything, then we will discuss circle theorems 3 and 4. Okay, but we'll start off with simultaneous today. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to take attendance. Please respond if you are here as I call your name. Okay, Isaac? Isaac. Isabel is Abigail?
Here, Joe.
Okay. Carlos? Carlos not here. Elijah?
Yeah, Jen.
Abishka?
Here, Joe.
Ricardo? Ricardo not here. Jared?
Here, Chair.
Celeste? Here. Pooja? Sureka? Sureka not here. Okay. Aaron, look. Okay. Zarit? Michelle? Malcolm? Malcolm, are you here? No, not here. Okay. Judith? Judith not here. So many not here. Okay. Let me just put it in the group first. Okay. Yes, so Okay, before we go through, before I give you questions on simultaneous equations, I'll just run through like how we do it and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let me just share my screen so that I can open PowerPoint. Okay, can you all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Can, sir.
Let's look at simultaneous equations. Okay. Oops. Okay, so let's say I have a situation. So I have, let's say Coke is 3, popcorn is Coke is C, popcorn is P. So there are 3 Cokes and 2 popcorns, and they are $12. And then 2 Cokes and 2 popcorns is $10. So we want to find how much is 1 Coke and 1 popcorn. So basically those are the types of questions. Okay, so we have 2 different unknowns, 2 different letters. In that case, just now C and P. We can solve the equations at the same time simultaneously. So that's why we call it simultaneous equations. Okay, let's say I have 3 questions. So let's look at them. Okay, first question. I have 2 equations, equation 1, equation 2. Okay, now this is one way of doing it. If we see the same sign, we subtract. So eliminate the letter. Listen carefully, eliminate the letter with the same coefficient. Coefficient means the number before the letter. By subtracting. In this question, you subtract. So equation 1, I subtract with equation 2. See minus here. So this minus this. So 6x minus 4x, 2x. 1y minus 1y is 0. So you get rid of the y. So basically when you're doing simultaneous equations, you want to get rid of one unknown first. Because we are so used, we know, okay, we can solve one unknown. But when it's 2 unknowns, it's a bit tricky. So you eliminate one unknown first. So when you do this, equation 1 minus equation 2, each term you minus with each. So 6x minus 4x, 1y minus 1y, 15 minus 11. So I get 2x is equals to 4. At any point, if you don't understand, please say something. Because if you don't understand and then you go to the end of it, then it will be a bit difficult to come back. Okay, so 2x is 4, x is equals to 2. 4 divide 2. And then to find y, so I know what x is, we substitute, now I have the x value back into any of the equations. So in this case, choose equation 1, but it can be equation 2 as well. So I put the x as 2 because I already find x is 2. And then I'm left with y. So 12 plus y is 15. Y is 15 minus 12. Y is equals to 3. Okay? It's just refreshing your mind. Then you want to check your equation. If you want to check if your answers are correct, you put the values in equation 2. X is 2 and y is 3. Do I get 11? 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus 3, 11. So the answer is correct one. That is to check your answer. So I have 2 unknowns here. Again, same sign. You can subtract it. So equation 1 minus equation 2. I get x is equals to 2. And then I substitute it into the other equation that, any equation actually. And then I get my y. 2y is equals to 6. Y is equals to 3. Okay, we did this in class before, but I just want to recap with you all. And then I substitute both values in the other equation. Do I get 10? Yes. So that means the answer, the x and y value is correct. Okay. Okay. So, anyone has any questions so far? Okay, I'll take that.
What if the signs are different?
Okay. The signs are different. Let's see if my slide has that. Okay, let's have this. So now sign is different, right? Correct? So different sign, you add them. Because when you take equation 1 minus, and you add with equation 2, so I plus them. So 4x plus 5x is 9x. Then
Okay.
3y plus minus 3y. So plus and minus will become minus, correct?
Yeah.
So it will eliminate the y.
Okay.
And then x is 5.
Okay.
Now this works out if the coefficient is the same, 3 and 3. Okay? The challenge will be when the coefficients are different. Like now this is 3 and 3, so I can eliminate by adding or subtracting. Then I will be left with only one unknown. We'll look at the other one in a while. So example this, so similar to, I put the value of x inside to find my y. I find y is equals to 4.
Okay, teacher.
And then I check my answer. Okay, so now see,
Yeah.
2, 2. So I can use this method, adding or subtracting one equation with the other equation. Yes. Someone asked,
Sure, simultaneous equations come up for exams.
okay, so again, different sign, I add them. Now we have like this. When the coefficients are not the same, that is when we have an issue. Not really an issue, you have to use a bit of a different method. Okay, so when neither of the coefficients are the same, we multiply one or both equations to make them the same. So essentially what you do is you because remember just now we looked at when the coefficients are the same, like 3 and 3, you can plus or minus, or 4 and 4, you can plus or minus. So you want to make one of the equation, we want to make the equation such that you will come to that kind of, like this y will become 3. Then it's easy, you just take equation 1 minus equation 2. So we multiply equation 2, the second equation, by 3, so that I make this y become 3y. Then I can minus off. So when I take equation 2 and I multiply by 3, each term I multiply by 3. So 5x times 3 is 15x. Y times 3 is 3y. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. So now, okay, so this is a new equation. Well, sort of. It's called, we call that equation 3. So now we use equation 1 and now we use equation 3. Okay, so then we go to the one that we did previously. We eliminate the letter with the same coefficient by subtracting, like what we looked at the first one. So now I can minus off easily, because when I minus 3y and 3y, I'm left with only x as my unknown. Again, same sign, I subtract. So 12x equals to negative 24, x equals to negative 2. Everyone okay so far? Yeah?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Trying to come in. Let that in. Okay, and then to find y, the whole thing, we substitute x equals to 2 into equation, into one of the equations, and then I get my y value, and then I check. If I get the same answer, that correct answer, that means the answer is correct. So what I want to do is when I have different coefficients, I make one of the equation to match the other equation, so that when it's the same number, I can minus them off. Okay, same thing here. You multiply. So now which equation should I multiply to make the coefficient the same? And multiply.
The second one.
I multiply by what? What should I multiply by?
2.
Right. 2. Why? So that the negative 2 will become 4. It doesn't have to be only the y I always multiply, It can be the x also. You see which one is a smaller number, because smaller numbers are easier to deal with. And in this case, 3 and 5, in order to make them the same, it would be 15. Then you have to times this by a number and this by a number. But if you just multiply the y, negative 2 by 2, I only multiply one equation. I don't need to multiply the other equation. So in maths, you try to see what's the easiest way, not such of a hassle. Because the The bigger the numbers, the more prone you are to mistakes. So you try to keep it simple. So multiply equation 2 by 2. I'll get 10x minus 4y equals to 32. Okay, so that's equation 3. So now equation 1 and equation 3 have a coefficient of 4 for the y value. So I can eliminate it by adding them. Remember, different signs I add. Okay, so I add them. So 13x equals to 39, x is equals to 3. And then to find y, I substitute back, and then I get my y value, and then I check my answer if it's correct or not. Okay, we will do questions. Yeah. Okay, we will try to do some questions. I will put the questions. This one also same. So what would I do in this equation? What can I do? Let me call.
You could times 1 with 3.
I times 1 with 3, yes? Can? Or I can also times the second equation with 2. Either way also can. Okay? In this case, they took equation 2 and multiplied by 2. But yes, you can also take equation 1 and times it with 3 also. No problem. Okay, so if let's say we try first equation I times 3. Okay, let me switch back to the board and we will try it. Okay, you have yeah, you also can try in your book. Let me just write down the question and then I will switch to the whiteboard. Okay, so I have the first equation, x plus 4y equals to 6. The second equation is 3x minus 2 is equals to 1. Okay. Okay. So I have equation 1, equation 2. So the example, they said you can multiply this by 2. This 4. But we can also multiply the first one by 3. Okay, so I multiply the first one by 3. So equation 1 I times by 3. So it will become, what will it become if I times by 3?
3x plus 12y equals 18.
Okay, so 3x plus 12y equals 18. So this is now my new equation. So I take equation 3 and 2 now. 3 is my new equation and 2. So I take 3x plus 12y equals to 18. And then equation 2 is 3x minus 2y equals to 4. So this is plus, this is plus. So when it's plus sign, the same, I add or subtract?
Subtract.
Subtract. So I take equation 3 minus equation 2. So when I minus them off, 3x minus 3x is 0. So I've eliminated the x now. 12y minus 2y. 12y minus 2y. So what will it be? Minus and minus
14y.
plus 2. So 14y. So 18 minus 4.
12.
14.
14.
So 14y equals to 14.
Y
Y
equals 1.
1.
y is equals to 1. So now I substitute y equals to 1 into equation, let's say,
2 check.
okay, okay. So 3 x minus 2y. Equation 3 is 3x minus 2y equals to 4. So y I put as 1 now. So 3x minus 2 equals to 4. 3x equals to 4
6.
minus 2 over 6. X.
2.
Then I check. Y is 1 and x equals to 2. I put it into this equation, let's say. So x is equals to 2. Y is equals to 1. 2 plus 4y equals to 6. 2 plus 4 is equals to 6. So 6 equals to 6. That means y is equals to 1 and x equals to 2. Okay? So that is for, okay, this equation. X equals to 2 and y is equals to 1. Okay? But this one they use another, times differently. Okay, so let us try some questions. Okay. 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 So there are altogether 5 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna send this into to your group as well, so that some of y'all can also refer to the group as well. But I also have it in my screen. Okay, so just give me a moment while I put it in the group, and then y'all can start doing. Now let me tell you which one to do. Okay, so please do number 1, B and C. Okay, take it down now. Oh, let me highlight it here. Number one, B and C. Okay, and then number 2, C. Number 3, A. Number 4,
You need to do 1B.
1, B and C.
Okay.
2, C, 3, A. 4, B, E, F. And okay, do 1, 2, 3, and 4 first. Okay, the ones that I've highlighted only. Okay, you can start doing now. Do it in your exercise book, huh? Okay. Okay, if you need any help along the way, you can ask.
Teacher, for number 5.
Number 5, not yet.
So only number 4, B, E, F.
Yes, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, just the ones that I've highlighted lah, from 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay. Can I see a show of hands of those who are still doing? Okay, keep going. I'll give you all a bit more time and we'll discuss in a while. Okay, can I see a show of hands of those who are still doing? Okay, all done. Okay. Um, okay. Let's look at the answers. Just give me a moment. Okay, I will tell you all the answers. You all can mark your work. Okay, so for 1B, I have 1 and 5. You all get that?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sure.
Okay, C, 4 and 3. If any of the questions y'all got didn't get the correct answer, or your answer is different and you don't know why, please raise your concern.
Sure. For C, the Y I got -2.
Sorry? For C,
For C, I got Y equals to -2.
-2. Okay, let's see. Let me just write down the question and then I'll switch the board. 7x minus 2y equals to 22. 5x minus 2y. Okay. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, let's see. Can you all see the board clearly?
Yes.
So now, when I have different signs, I add or subtract. When I have different
Subtract.
Okay, one way to know is just try and error. So if let's say I take equation 1 minus equation 2. Okay, this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Okay, so if I subtract equation 1 and equation 2, 7x minus 2y equals 22, 5x minus 2y equals 14. Okay, if I subtract, okay, 7 minus 5, 2x, 2y minus 2y. Minus and minus becomes plus. Minus 2y and plus 2y will become 0. And then 22 minus 14 is 8. So that
Sure.
means to eliminate y. So same sign, you subtract. Same sign, you subtract. And then 2x becomes 8, x becomes 4. Okay?
Sure. I found my mistake already, sir.
Okay. And where did you do your mistake? Where did you?
I
was
miscalculated a bit.
Okay. Okay, so that's for number 1C. And then Hang on. Then let's look at 2C. 2C, the answer is 3 and 6. Everyone got that? 2C, the answer is 3 and 6. Okay. And then 3A.
What's the answer, Jill?
3 and 6.
Yeah.
3A is 1 and 11. Okay. And 4B, 6 and 4. E is 9 and 8. H is 4 and 2.
Sure, it's F, sure.
Oh, sorry, F.
Yeah, is it 3 and -1?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got 3 and -1.
Yeah.
F is 3 and -1. Yeah, the answers are here. I put the answers here.
Okay. Can we have a break?
Anyone wants to go through any question? Or did not get any of it? I mean, like anything that y'all don't know why the answer is such. Okay, I had a request to do 1A. Okay, let me just look at, we'll do 1A and then we'll take a break. Okay, 1A, 5P plus 5Q equals to 35. And then
So are we supposed to do this or we're
just going through it.
okay?
2P plus 5Q equals to 26.
6.
Okay. So now, remember, when it's the same sign, what do we do?
Add a minus.
So in this case, when it's the same sign, you subtract for this one. So equation 1, equation 2.
Mm-hmm.
So equation 1 minus equation 2, if I minus them, I will get, write it down. Minus equation 2. So I take 5P plus 5Q equals 35 minus.
Is it a must to write the EQN? Or we can, if we just write 1 and 2, can?
Okay.
Okay.
So the minus 5P minus 2P, 3P. 5Q minus plus is minus. 5Q minus 5Q is 0. 35 minus 26 is 9. 3P equals to 9. P is equals to 3. And then I substitute P equals to 3 into, let's say, equation 1. So 5P plus 5Q equals 35. I put the P is 3 inside to find my Q. So here we had one unknown. Now here also we only will have one unknown. So 15 plus 5Q equals to 35. 5Q is equals to 35 minus 15, which is
20.
Q is equals to 4. And then if I put P is 3 and Q is 4, 2 times 3, 6, 5 plus 4, 5 times 4, 20. That gives me 26. So P is 3, Q is 4. Okay? Okay, you all can take a break. Come back at 10, 10, take 10 minutes lah. Come back before 10:15. Okay? Okay, you can go for a break now. Come back by 10:15. Let's look at this. So it's the same thing, it's just that now the unknowns are on this side, like Jared and Elijah said just now. So I just make it, make all the unknowns on one side lah. So the 4m I put here. The 6n, this is positive 6n. If I bring over, will become negative 6n, and then the negative 20, I leave it there. Okay, then I solve like normal lah. So in this case, what shall I do? What can I do?
We can take the second equation and we can take the first equation and times it by 2.
Okay, so equation 1, I times it by 2. So equation 1 will become, what will equation 1 become?
4m
4m plus 18n equals to 76.
Okay, so this is now equation 3. And then let's compare it with equation 2. What do I do?
we subtract it.
They are the same sign, so I subtract. When I have the same sign, I subtract. So I subtract equation 3 minus equation 2. Okay, so when I minus them, what do I get? 4m minus 4m is 0m. 18n minus 6n. Minus and minus become
24n answer.
plus 6, 24n. 76 minus 20.
96.
What minus?
96 sir.
What is minus and minus? What does it become?
Plus.
76 plus 20 is 96. So 24n is 96. N is 96 divide 24, which is
4 sir.
so n is equals to 4. Then I substitute n equals to 4 into another equation. Into, let's say, equation 1. Okay, so 2m plus 9n equals to 38. So I put 4 into this. So 2m plus 36 equals to 38. 2m is equals to
2.
2m is equals to 1. So m is equals to 1 and n is equals to 4. So let's try putting it in. M is 1, n is 4. 4 minus 24 is negative 20. So m is 1 and n is 4. Okay? Anyone has any questions? No? Okay. If that's the case, if you've got no questions, okay. That's the case. Just give me a moment. Did I tell you what topic is coming up for exam?
No.
No?
I don't think
Uh,
so.
Okay, let me just.
Briefly,
Sorry.
you just told us like briefly only.
Okay. So yeah. So I told that last week. So and I also said last week that whatever revision that we're gonna do will be for the exam lah. So like today's we did simultaneous equation. So simultaneous equation is coming up, and then last week I also mentioned solving linear equations, simplifying, expanding brackets. Yeah. So when we learn maths or when we do maths, right? Or when I say what topics are coming up for exam, it will be the thing with maths is a combination of many different operations. So for me to say, oh, this one chapter, it you know, it's a bit difficult to say that, which is why I tell you, okay, solving linear equations. So what you do is, if I say solving linear equations, you go and practice on solving linear equations, practice on simultaneous equations, practice on constructing and solving equations.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why haven't we received the email about the topics yet?
I'm not sure lah.
The 17 more days to the exam, I'm quite worried.
I'm not sure why. Which is why, but whatever I'm telling you is whatever I put in the, whatever topics I'm telling you is whatever I put in the email. As in like, because we created a template. So even if you don't get the email, it's fine because I'm already telling you what's coming up. Whatever I put in the, whatever the school is going to send you for maths or for any chapter is what I'm telling you.
To
Something different.
put it into Edmodo.
Sorry?
Can you put what's coming out in Edmodo?
Let me see. Or you know what? I'll tell you. I'll take a picture. I've written all of it down. I'll take a picture and put it in the group. Is that okay?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure. Is it for both maths and physics?
Yeah, cool.
For physics is what I told you before. Like everything except everything we have studied until now, which is until chapter 8, except chapter 3. So like the earth.
Oh, okay, sure.
Oh, my brain hurts lah.
Tell me whose brain doesn't hurt.
I will put it in the group now. Okay.
It should be.
Okay, I'm sending it in the group now.
Questions and formulae, simplifying indices, expanding brackets, fractionalizing, measuring area, measuring geometry, angles and polygons.
Okay.
That's it, Acha.
Those are the those are the main topics that are coming up. The rest are all like
So
like
how
I said.
hard will the problem solving be?
Huh?
How hard will the problem solving be?
How hard? Okay, let me see how I can answer your question. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest,
Okay.
probably will be like 5, 6.
Okay. Expecting to see something like an 8 or 9. Wait, for the exam, did you take any questions from Singaporean maths?
No.
Oh, praise God.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
You should see how hard Singaporean maths is.
It's super hard.
Yeah.
Ah,
Like shooting myself doing it, especially the word equation. I mean the problem solving.
Okay.
I'm already fearing for my life.
Before we continue, do you all get easily disgusted?
No.
No?
No.
No.
Do you all
Except if
get easily disgusted? Because I want to
No,
show
no.
a bit.
why
it's not
do you have pictures of Jared showering or something? Then yeah.
No, it's okay. So anyone has any questions
No.
for circle theorem 3?
No, Chair.
Well, okay, then circle theorem 4. Circle theorem 4.
Just section C.
Section C. Okay. Section C, which one?
Everything.
Everything. Okay. See, okay. Okay. Let me just draw the circle on the board, and then I will switch to the whiteboard. Monday is a holiday, yeah? Do you all know?
What's
Yeah.
up?
Monday is a holiday.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
I don't have to wake up early or so.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's look at question 1. Okay.
Chair, how many questions are we going through today, Chair?
We'll go through as much as we can until class ends.
I'm discussing like 11, right?
Yeah. And then we continue next week. Okay. Let's see. What are some rules that we can apply here?
The exam, please don't give us so many circle theorems. Yeah.
Okay.
Please, Chair, it's so hard.
This is a
Yeah,
straight
Chair.
line. If this is 90 degrees, what is this?
90 degrees.
90 or so. And then this is a triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means you can find.
What is this?
72.
That 90, 30 what? 90.
Wait, 90.
The sum of those two minus 180.
So what would it be?
Uh,
I
think.
So this is a triangle and they must equate to 180. So what would this be? Okay, everyone, what do you get here? Okay, what do you all get? Anyone?
you get here?
Yeah, 162. No. See, this is a triangle. If I were to draw the triangle out, this is 72. This is 90. What is this? A whole triangle is 180.
18.
18. This is 18 degrees.
Okay.
Okay? So, and then based on this sign here, these two angles are the same. Which means if this is 72, this whole thing is also 72.
Yeah.
So if this whole thing is 72 and this is 18, what is y?
Okay. Shoot.
What is y?
Yeah,
So this is an isosceles triangle. So this big triangle here, these two are the same, which means these two angles are the same. So if this is 72, this is also 72. So if this whole thing is 72 and this is 18, what is y?
54.
54, correct.
Okay.
So y is 54. Now if this is 90,
Teacher, how many circle theorem questions are there in the exam, teacher?
I don't know, I can't remember off the bat. But there's
Is there a lot, teacher? Is there a lot of questions, teacher?
there's a good amount of questions on circle theorem. Good amount. Okay, if this is a straight line and this is 90 degrees, what would this be? Side here,
90 degrees.
90 or so. So now let's look at this triangle. If this is 90, this is 54, what is x?
36.
Yeah. So x is 36 and y is 54. Can? Everyone can follow? Yeah? Okay. Let's look at the next one. B.
Okay. Jesus.
See what values you get first. Sometimes you don't get the value straight away. You have to get all the other angles first, and then you will come to whatever value that you're supposed to find. So when you get a circle theorem question, try to find all angles, the value of all angles possible.
Okay.
Then you figure out, then you will come to your actual unknown. But till then, you just find out all the other angles first. Because only through finding out the other angles will be able to find your actual unknown. Okay, so I'm doing B now. This is B. So I have, again, 90 degrees here. If this is 90 degrees, what is this?
90 degrees.
90 degrees also. So you label all of them first. Okay? And then when I have a tangent and the line is going to the center of the circle, what will this angle be? When I have a tangent to the circle and a line like this, what's the angle here?
Teacher,
Yes.
is there a certain website or a page or anything where we can learn about all about the circle theorems?
Yeah, you can just go online and then you just Google theorems and then you will have a bunch of them. So if I have a tangent to a circle like this, So if you remember circle theorem 4,
Circle
when I have a tangent,
Sure.
yes,
Can you post the slides on Edmodo so they can know more about circle theorems?
can I post these slides? Okay, it's either these slides or another one. Either these slides or the website. I'm not sure if I can post this particular one, but I will check and see. If not, I will put another website.
Okay,
Okay,
sure.
so if I have a tangent and I have the line going to the center of the circle, it is 90 degrees.
Okay.
Okay, so which means,
Which means that is 90 degrees also.
yes,
Okay.
this will now be 90 degrees as well. So this one will be 90 degrees.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
Yes.
So when is the maths exam? Is it like the last exam?
I don't know. That one we haven't gotten the schedule yet. Okay, and then we look at this. This is a big triangle.
Uh-huh.
Look at the big triangle. So this is 90. This is 51. So what is x?
51.
Huh?
Wait, 39.
Yes, because all of them equate to 180. So 90 plus 51, and then 180 minus those, I will get my x value.
Alhamdulillah.
What? Okay, let's do one more question. Do one more. Let's look at C.
What the?
Okay, C you can't do because it needs trigonometry.
G.
Let's look at E. You want to do G?
No, sir. I'm just kidding.
No, G also can. Okay, we do G lah.
Don't get on.
Okay, so for G, I have two tangents here. This one and this one. So if you remember circle theorem, when I have two tangents like this and this will be
The same.
equal. They will have the same value. And if the line goes to the center, it will be 90 degrees. If it doesn't go to the center, it won't be 90 degrees, but it will be whatever the angle is lah. So we look at this. I have this line and this line, which means this and this are the same. So if you look at this, this is a triangle. This is 82, and these two are the same. What are they? How to find? How to find?
Is it 180 minus 82?
And then?
It's 98.
Okay, and then? What do I do? Both of them are the same. It's an isosceles triangle. So what do I do?
Divided by 2.
Correct. I divide by 2. So each will be?
49.
49. So that means this is 49 and this is 49.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me draw it. So if that is 49,
Sure.
find other values. Let me just clear this. Okay. So I have this and this is the same. Something's off. Okay. Yeah. So this was what we found just now. What was this? What again?
49.
49. Okay. And then we know that this is a tangent and this is going to the center of the circle. So if I have a tangent and it's going to the center of the circle, what will the angle be?
90.
All right, that means if this whole thing is 90 and this is 49, what is this?
$41.
Correct, 41.
So are you gonna post this class on and Moodle?
Yes.
Okay.
So what else do we know?
This question takes a long time to solve.
This is another thing that we can do. If I take this tangent and I were to put it like that,
Oh, wow. There's another triangle. Shocker.
I can make this 90 degrees. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How long is our maths exam?
I'm not sure yet, boy. How else can we find x? Let me see.
Sure, will we be doing the exam
sharpener.
on Zoom or something?
What?
Will we be doing the exam in a Zoom class or something?
I'm not sure yet. What else can we see? Let me go back to the question. Oh yeah, so we see that this triangle here okay, this triangle here, it's going through the center and then one of it is touching the circumference. So what does that mean?
90?
Yeah, this is 90. So if this is 90 and this is 41, what is x?
49.
49?
Is it?
39.
Oh.
So x is 39 degrees. Okay, Ken?
Cancer.
Yeah? Okay. So that is, oh, actually it's 49, correct, not 39, 49. Okay. Yeah, so that is all for today. We will continue section C next week, and then we'll do a revision on another topic, like how we did this week, lah.
Okay.
Okay, Elijah, you raise your hand. No. Okay. Okay, then if there's no questions, then I will see you all next week Tuesday for physics. Okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Cher.
Bye, Cher. Have a great day.